So Mark, when's moving day?
This Saturday.
Nice.
Bang, bang, bang. I'm very pumped. As you can see, everything's already kind of packed, except for my pops. That's all I have left in here. That thing
And
right
your
there.
Reggie Rock.
Reggie. Bro, she stinks.
She smells. Don't she not clean her own butt?
No, she does. She stinks, like, metaphorically.
Oh.
Yeah.
My cat stinks literally, because his little asshole's dirty, and I don't know how to make him clean it better.
Just like spray him with the hose.
I mean, I'm gonna have to get to a point where I'm just gonna have to like spritz his little booty and then wipe it down. I know he's not gonna like it, so maybe it'll encourage him to lick it better.
They have like poopy wipes for cat that I used to use on Pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get there because like I even looked at like Jupiter stuck his little ass in my face, and I was like, bro, what the fuck, ew. And it was dirty, and I was like, man, it's spreading.
The stink is spreading.
No one knows how to wipe their butt anymore.
Like Jupiter, I get he's got a lot to reach his ass is kind of hard, but Astro has literally no fucking explanation for it. He's small, he's lithe, and I watch him, you know, sit weird just for fun. He can get in there and clean his ass too. I know he can.
I mean, sometimes you just don't clean your ass, I guess.
I guess.
Slack.
Who can tell me what happened last time on This Isn't Ass Cleaning? That's horrible. Can I redo that?
No.
Yeah, maybe this is like
no, you have to keep it.
Maybe this goes in like the gutters, also known as the bloopers.
But I don't have anything to segue into it now if I don't keep it.
Hi, boys. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for I'm so glad this is the first we've had a conversation today. Like, I've learned nothing else about any of you, and I also haven't been here at all. So, how happy... I don't know what day it is. Happy
Monday.
It's Monday, I think.
Is it?
No, I'm tired now. I'm sad.
Wake up. It's actually Sunday.
I'm so alive.
What a wonderful and natural transition into what I was going to say. I know that usually we like to talk for a few minutes before we get going, but to Beth's point, I think you're right. We should just dive into it, not talk about anything else.
It's true.
Nor have we. So who can tell me what happened last time on This Isn't Ass Wiping? Fuck, I did it again. Damn it.
Well, last time we met a giraffe who was also a man, and then we're riding some horses now. That's really it. Nothing else happened.
I feel like that's kind of a gross oversimplification of like an hour's worth of media and playtime.
You have a point. We did also rent a motel room.
We almost went hot air ballooning.
It's true.
We did almost go hot air ballooning, and then somebody pointed out the fact that hot air balloons don't go left, right, forward, or backward.
You have no control over it. It just kind of lands if it wants to.
So we booked horses, and then we got Chronic the Hedgehog. Was it Chronic?
Yeah. There's one horse. Mouse and Chrys are on Chronic the Hedgehog.
Okay, hold on. Does anybody else? Something about Gatekeep, Gaslight, Girl Boss?
Yep.
That was our horse.
Cornelius and Atticus are on GGG.
Okay. Oh, and they're Skyrim horses.
They are Skyrim horses. Can't forget that.
Right, and we're going to go to the caves near the farm.
That's right.
Yeah, you're basically hunting down the immortal man who lives near the caves by the farm.
Right, that's unspoken though.
Right. Yes, that was made clear to Atticus and Cornelius, right? Yes.
What was?
That the whole reason behind this is Chrys is hunting down Sylvester to stab him with the knife.
Yeah.
I believe it was established in a bathroom.
Yeah, it was definitely established to Cornelius.
Yeah.
Atticus is just like both here for the ride and like only half believes Anderson, so I don't know.
Oh, and Mouse is convinced that everyone's on the brink of death from maybe assassins, Atticus and Cornelius. One other thing, you're traveling with two people right now. Can you tell me both of their names and the name of the horse that they're riding on?
Blaughfrey.
Yeah, we talked about Blaughfrey, the guy with the giraffe head.
What's the girl's name?
I really want to say her name is Elizabeth, but I don't.
It is Elizabeth.
Oh my god, that's incredible. It's like, I really want to say it's Elizabeth, but I don't think it's correct.
And they are riding on...
Is it Blonick, the Bledge blog?
No,
Or is that the other one? Is that Cosmic Shitter?
the Cosmic Shitter.
Yep.
That's right.
Incredible.
As Beth is furiously erasing something.
Yeah, sorry. I was writing down names and I forgot to write down Cosmic Shitter.
How
Sorry.
could you forget to write down Cosmic Shitter?
Because I don't plan things very well or retain memories.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I literally fucking opened up the fucking video from last week and I was like, what the fuck did I name these horses?
I was
And
gonna say,
then-
says the man who forces us to give the recaps.
Yes.
Every week.
So I don't have to look up information. But I just
You should.
knew.
You got this came from your brain, sir.
That's true. This one's on me. So your journey starts off relatively uneventful besides the sort of spasming horses. Cell service gone. So you can still talk to your Lolas, but like any sort of outbound communication is not in the cards right now. Because you are all enjoying nature. And
Enjoying is a strong word that you chose for that.
yeah, and and in fact, Elizabeth looks back from the Cosmic Shitter and says, "So how are we all enjoying nature?"
Love it.
I'm so nauseous.
Why shoot, I don't think any of y'all actually told me why you were so interested in the caves out here, especially cuz none of you really seem to be outdoors folk for the most part.
I take deep offense to that. I'm so outdoorsy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what brings you to the caves?
I elbow Cornelius.
This is me mumbling to Atticus. Didn't we tell this woman that we were interested in exploring the local ecosystem or some shit?
Yeah.
I lean out from behind Cornelius and I'm like, yeah, so my friend and I here, deeply outdoorsy people, if you can't tell from just looking at us. And we heard that the cave systems were super cool. So, we're on our 10-year friend-iversary trip. Right, Cornelius?
Yeah.
Yeah. It says 10 years of friendship, like riding a shitty horse in the middle of the woods to caves.
Bloffery says, "It's kind of really cool, especially like all cliff really exciting stuff."
Yeah.
Man, he's even harder to hear what he's saying when we're riding horses.
What's
You didn't
that?
catch that?
Huh?
No, we heard you loud and clear, Bloffery. We totally understood what you had to say and agree with you.
Oh, are you gonna be showing around?
Maybe.
He says, "Oh, good.
I'll leave that to be determined later.
What?"
Yeah, Cornelius.
I start riding a little faster.
And Mouse turns to you, Chrys, and says, "Chrys,
What?
When are we gonna take these assassins out?
What are you talking about?
Chrys, we gotta strike before they strike us."
What assassins? What do you mean?
He jabs a finger potently at Atticus and Cornelius.
I'm assuming I'm sitting behind him, right?
Sure.
Yeah. He jabs like in their direction. I jab in his back, and I'm like, "Don't kill them. We're not killing them. They're not bad people. They're not going to kill us."
Chrys, we don't know if they're good people.
Well, if they try to kill us, we could just fight them. We're not going to murder. We're not murderers.
Do you think you could take the farmer?
I mean, I can't say definitively. Like, I was just acting a little cocky earlier, but like, I don't know. Maybe. Probably not.
All right, next rest stop, do some push-ups.
Hey, Mac.
Yeah.
What if I do pull-ups on a branch? Is that because I don't really like push-ups. They kind of hurt my shoulders.
Okay, yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do pull-ups.
What's up,
And
Beth?
Chrys starts like, oh, go ahead, Beth.
Oh, no, I was going to say, Mark, finish whatever you're talking about, please.
Oh, I was gonna say, and then Chrys does like leg raises on the horse. He's like, his legs and getting his exercise in.
Can I roll listen to try and hear that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Please let that be a pass. I think that is actually. That is exactly a pass. 40 on the dot.
All right. Yeah, so you catch Mouse whispering nervously about how to take both of you out.
Yeah, but does she also hear the fact that Chrys says no?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I give Cornelius a little squeeze around the waist, and I'm leaning. Like, did you fucking hear that?
No.
They're talking. Well, Mouse is talking about taking us out. These crazy. Well, not Chrys. Chrys was pretty against the idea, but Mouse wants to kill us. I'm gonna tell Anderson. I'm telling Anderson.
I think that maybe that's jumping the gun a little bit. Hold on.
And as he's saying that in my brain, I'm like, SOS getting murdered maybe in the future, probably by these guys.
You don't usually get a response mentally from Anderson, but Atticus, you hear in your head, what? Well, I'm on my way in the car.
We're in the middle of the. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I booked a car tour so that I could catch up with you guys.
Did you not get the warning to not travel by the road?
What warning?
I got a heads up that if we traveled by the road, certain doom would follow.
Like
Maybe
a
that was just us.
like a prophecy?
Cornelius, where did we hear about that from? I say out loud.
About what?
Fuck, sorry, I'm never used to him responding back to me. The who told us not to travel by road?
The ghosty guy, right?
Oh my god, it was the haunted knife. I relay that to Anderson.
The haunted knife told you not to travel by road.
Yeah, so now I'm just nauseous in the woods, and Mouse is thinking about trying to kill us.
Well, it sounds like you guys got the short end of the stick. I have had a very pleasant ride with this absolutely giant man, but it's been very nice so far.
Okay, well, just please be careful.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, well, I'll let you know if we start getting actually murdered. Just wanted to let you know I think you're right. Like I'll be honest, I thought you were wrong, but you're actually really right, I think.
I know. People don't trust me, Atticus, and I don't understand why. I see the way things work, you know?
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
So Cornelius, I say, Anderson went by. He's traveling the road with some giant dude. So I guess we'll find out if the knife was right or not.
What does that mean?
He just said he's just with some big guy, like some absolutely monster of a man. I don't know what that means.
Like Tobert?
No, Tobert shouldn't be here. He's at home with Dahlia, I imagine.
Okay.
I feel like he would have said if it was Tobert.
It's gonna be like a Tobert dupe. Or
Blowbert.
like off-brand Tobert here.
Can you all roll?
Like
Oh, finish your thought first.
I was like, what? Like a Scobert?
Yeah, this is a great spot to interrupt.
Maybe like a Robert.
I'm cutting
Oh my
you off.
god, Robert!
I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting right into this. Everyone roll
What a
dexterity.
stupid name.
Everyone roll dexterity.
Hey, that's shockingly good for Atticus. That's a hard success.
Please hope my dice tray is full of things that aren't dice.
I'm gonna say Chrys probably didn't pass that, but let's see. No, he's a big failure.
How'd the other two do?
Corn just passed.
And Atticus passed, right?
Yeah. Did my mic not pick up what I said?
No, I was just clarifying.
Oh, yeah, I passed. I got a hard success, actually.
All right. So you all feel a rumbling, unmistakable. There's an earthquake happening. The trees start swaying back and forth. Chrys and Mouse, your horse, rears back and knocks both of you off. You're both going to take 2 points of damage, and Mouse actually like slams his head onto a rock as he lands. He goes, "Ah, fuck!" Your tour guides manage to stay on the cosmic shitter, who, true to its name, is shitting violently in fear.
Oh.
As just like 15 feet to your right, this crevice opens up in the earth.
Like a sinkhole?
Like a sinkhole.
Oh, I'm panicking. I'm straight up panicking.
And the quake sort of resides, everything calms down, and Elizabeth gets off her horse and says, "Jesus Christ. Is everyone okay?"
Certainly.
No.
I say,
Ow.
not looking at the other two of our party.
Yeah, Mouse is like gripping his head and he pulls his hand back and he sees there's blood on it. He goes, "No, I am not good, actually." Elizabeth
Mouse,
says,
why'd you hit your head?
"Chris, what?
Why did you do that?
That was
Mouse-
not intentional."
Mouse, I know first aid, but if I get down off my horse, are you gonna stab me?
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Are you gonna stab me?
No, and I've never even threatened to stab you. I heard you earlier.
Well, I'm not gonna stab you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you pinky promise?
That's not certain enough for me. I'll do it though.
All right, fine, Cornelius, you're better in a fight than I am. But I look at Mouse and I'm like, you look at him wrong, and it's gonna be it for you.
Nobody's gonna. All right, calm down. Nobody's gonna stab anybody. Just relax. Just relax.
I'm rolling to relax. Okay, I relax. Atticus
thank God.
relaxes.
Oh thank God, I was scared.
Oh dear.
Actually, Cornelius, what's your first aid? Because I got 50.
I have 100.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. You do it.
The amount of points that I put into that, and then promptly, very rarely used it ever again. Right, it's a hard success.
I was ready for you to say that you fumbled with that 100.
That'd be really funny, actually.
Okay.
It's a hard one to manage, though.
Yeah, so you sort of, how do you bandage Mouse's head?
Well, I prank him by actually ripping the hem off of his own shirt to do this with, and then I wrap it around his head.
He's like, "Oh, my shirt, really?"
Oh, you're bleeding. What do you want me to do? Like knit leaves into a bandage for you? You don't want that. Those aren't sterile.
Bloffery says, "Oh, got him."
Get out of here.
Well, Mouse rubs his now bandaged head and says, "Well, thank you, Cornelius. That's very kind."
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just be like, ah, damn. If only there was someone who could do something about that when I literally can do something about that, that'd be dumb.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. And Elizabeth says, "Okay, so that is not great. Earthquakes are not very frequent around here, much less ones that will open giant holes in the ground."
Are we close enough to the cave system that perhaps that's a funky new extension?
Well, you never know. These mountains are ancient,
I don't like that.
but I'm trying to assess the situation, and I understand you folk are all very outdoorsy, so I guess I'll turn it to you. There's an old fort not far from here, or we can keep going as is, pray that there's no more of these quakes, and try to make it to the farmers faster.
I gotta say, despite my outdoorsy nature, I feel like a safer route is typically the better option.
Well, how the rest of you feeling? Cornelius, Chris?
I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can go to the fort. It's not too far from here, and we can certainly post up. Y'all did pack camping supplies, right?
Actually,
Just
on second
camping
thought,
supplies.
I really need to see those caves. I think we should just keep going.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, but the rest of your comrades did say they wanted to detour.
Cornelius, what are your thoughts on not camping?
I mean, I think if we stop and camp, it'll have us out here in the woods longer. And what if another earthquake happens? I don't actually know how earthquake works, so
How could you possibly predict that the fort wouldn't be harmed in perhaps the next quake? Perhaps the next quake will simply eat the fort.
I suppose, although I would argue that it's just as likely the fort could eat wherever we're going to. Not the fort, the
seems-
ground. The fort's not going to eat anything.
I was gonna say that seems silly, and therefore we should press on.
Okay, well, both of your other friends don't want to, so
Mouse, are you okay to keep going with your little banged up head?
Mouse is like, "I'm a little dizzy, to be honest with you, but doesn't feel like stopping's a great idea either. I don't know.
I can put you on my shoulders, like the good old days. Then you don't have to walk.
We're on a horse,
Shoulder.
Chrys.
Atticus is laughing on
Yeah.
top of her horse.
Yeah, like, no, you might fall off the horse.
I might
like a-
fall off your
like a-
shoulders.
Nah, make like a pyramid. They're structurally sound. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, you ride on the horse. I thought our horse like got hurt or like ran away because he kicked us off.
Yeah.
And I glare at the horse.
Yeah, your
Shit
horse is just
everywhere.
kind of like standing there, and like one of its legs is just kind of glitching in and out of the ground.
Gross.
Mouse says, "All right, let's Cornelius, you're okay if we press on?"
Yeah.
All right. Well, against our initial better judgment, let's keep going, I guess. Elizabeth says, "Right away. All right. Come on, Bloffrey." "Yeah." Bloffrey says, "Oh, we all don't die today. That is pretty fucked up."
Yeah, that would be pretty fucked up.
"Oh, you understand that one?"
Yeah.
We all did. We all understood that one, Bloffrey.
Yeah.
Oh. That's good. That's really good. I like you guys.
You sound clear. I respect that.
I can respect you now that I can understand you.
And
Before we skip scenes, I'm not getting any like terrified thoughts from Anderson. He's still just enjoying a drive, right?
you haven't actually gotten any thoughts from Anderson since the earthquake.
I'm like, hello, in his head, as loud as I can.
Yeah, nothing.
I find
Hello.
out that Anderson was riding a giant man on his shoulders, and he fell down, and that's what the earthquake was.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, as we're riding, I'm gonna get increasingly more worried, but I'm just gonna keep trying to reach him.
Yeah, it's just silence. There's no mental link activity right now. But you all continue, and the spot that opened up, the sinkhole, is not the only one that you see. There are cracks all over the place.
Hey, Mouse, Chrys,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
when you got your mission, did it give any indication that it was also gonna something might try and stop you or impede you or be magically horrific in your way?
No, it was just the guy, oh my god, what did the ghost say about him, Chrys?
Why do you expect me to remember?
There was something about the guy.
Well, he was immortal, but like,
Yeah, but it was more than that.
did he say he had magic powers?
No,
Not like an earthbender.
it was something, Atticus, you didn't like it. You didn't like the description, remember?
I'm sorry. I kind of have a lot in my head at the moment, and I'm really having trouble remembering that far back.
Cornelius, do you remember?
Um,
Mouse says, staring into your soul.
I'm sorry. I gesture for him to come closer because I don't want our tour guides to hear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I haven't really been thinking about much except for how uncomfortable Bloffrey makes me. Ever since he had that moment of clarity, it's the only thing I've been thinking about the entire time.
It's been so bad. Why did Atticus insist that we bring him along?
Hold
I
on.
don't
Hold
know.
on.
Just to not be mean.
Chrys like yells up to the tour guides. He's like, "I gotta go pee."
Oh, sure. Well, we'll stop real quick. And
Okay.
the horses come to a stop, and Chrys, you get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into like a shrouded area.
Okay. By yourself, or you kind of like...
Yeah, do you guys gotta go pee? Anybody else gotta go pee?
I guess while we're stopped, I'll go pee.
Yeah, I guess I'll go too.
I don't have
No.
to pee.
Alright, well,
Yeah, all right.
okay. Boy time.
Boy time. All right, you guys go into this
Yo,
shrouded area.
I'm gonna vape. And Chrys like wiggles the knife.
All right. Blue smoke fills the air. Sven rises and says, "I live again."
Thank you. We gotta be quiet. Hey, listen, we're thing just happened. There's like earthquakes and sinkholes happening right now. Could like, it- could like the immortal dude have anything to do with that?
I did not know of any rituals Sylvester could cast that would open the earth in such a manner.
Is there like any other reason that this might happen as we approach his potential location?
Not that I'm aware of. And Mouse says, "Hey, you, what was the you described Sylvester before. There's something about him, right? What was it?"
He was. Oh, I remember now. Doy. He was giant. He never stops growing like a lobster.
Sven says,
Oh.
"Yes, that is correct. He's one large boy."
Okay, well,
What?
all right. Well, we'll keep you updated, Sven. If anything happens, we'll let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, TTYL.
I urgently walk away to Atticus before Sven is even gone.
Okay.
He's looking concerned, but just staring off into space.
You said Anderson was traveling with someone?
Yeah, he said some big guy, but I can't get him. I know he doesn't usually respond to the thing, and that's fine. But usually I can at least like hear him like background noise, like his dumb paranoid thoughts. But it's just silent, which is really concerning, frankly. Don't say that. Why did you say that?
Don't worry about it. I walk away back to the boys.
Yeah, by this time, like Chrys has like waved the dagger. Also, Chrys did have to go pee, so he's like coming back from his pee.
Yeah, there was like one of those open new sinkholes that you could pee into if you wanted to.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's what I did. All right.
Just so you guys are aware, I think the boy might be on his way.
What?
The boy,
like the big boy.
What do you mean?
Atticus has like you know how twins are like that?
Yes.
like that.
Sure. Sure.
She's got like that twin like that thing going on with her brother, and she's not feeling his vibes anymore. So I don't know if like big boy ate him or I don't know.
That'd be absurd. I mean, he'd have to be surely out here, right? And well, you weren't traveling with another person.
We weren't. And then he was like, you know what? What if I come visit you guys?
Here in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, and he's the darndest thing. He was traveling by car.
Just traveling to visit you out here just cuz?
They're close. I did say they were twins.
Now, don't. Chrys like pulls him aside. He's like, "You're gonna attack these people. Don't be suspicious of them. Relax."
Why is this guy here?
What do you mean? Why is this guy here? You were talking about murdering them.
Hang on a second. What's the name?
Anderson.
Oh.
I put my hand on Chris's shoulder, and I'm like, your brother reminds me a lot of Atticus's brother.
Just the darndest thing how brothers are.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I have to say about this situation.
So not okay, hold on. When you say the big boy is on his way, you mean like the big lobster boy, right? That's not a lobster.
She said he was traveling with someone big.
I mean, that does fit the description, like, from what we've gathered. So, and when was the last time she twin thinged with him?
Moments before the earthquake.
Oh.
And then moments after it was silence.
Does she have like twin GPS?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of like a twin mental connection thing,
Okay. Well, we're being suspicious. This is way too long of a pee. So.
Well, obviously Mouse had to poop, so.
Oh, sorry, Mouse.
Yeah.
You had to poop.
Why me?
Atticus kind of makes an appearance and just like pokes her head out, sees Cornelius, goes back.
Just like they killed him. Okay, he's alive.
So
they're burying his body behind that bush. Oh, I see him.
So
he's very tall. All right.
Are you gonna tell your friend?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, come on, Chrys. Let's get back.
Okay. We
And you all exit the bathroom. The bathroom, the fucking
the bush.
Woodsy
the bush.
bathroom.
the shaded
The bush
area.
room.
And Elizabeth says, "All right, well, it's not going to be that much farther to Farmer McGoo's farm. Just another few hours. So, we good to press on?"
Hey,
think
how
so.
how close is Farmer McGoo to the road?
I mean, he's not that far out from it.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. And
Now I'm driving, and I'm driving fast.
okay, yeah, Elizabeth calls, "Hey, slow down. Let us lead. You don't know where you're going."
Let me roll down. Let me roll for reasonability because I'm feeling pretty unreasonable.
That's
Sorry,
gonna-
everybody.
That's going to be Pow.
Okay. I dropped my pencils on the floor. I was hoping to replace them, but I'm just gonna have to get them. So my POW roll was a hard success. So despite rising panic, Atticus calms down and slows the horse down to follow behind the guides.
It's good. That's very big of you, Atticus.
It's if I didn't get a hard success, I was gonna be not happy about it, but I'm fine.
Everyone liked that. Everyone, it's Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. What's up? Thanks for listening to episode 60 of the Reflection Game. How crazy is that? We are 60 episodes into this, and we still got a ton of story to tell. So I really hope you're enjoying it. Please remember to tell a friend about This Isn't Normal if you are. This is definitely a little bit of a shorter episode. I was going to space it out with a longer ad break, and I was going to add in a sneak peek of Fool's Gold Part 4, which I'm so excited about, but I am going to hold off this week because honestly, I'm very tired. I had a wonderful week. It's not my story to tell. We'll probably talk about it on the show at some point in the future. But I don't know if you can tell my voice is kind of going a little bit. So would definitely rather keep it short and sweet. Please remember to leave us a rating, a review, subscribe, smash the like button, because that helps us out tremendously and helps get us more visibility, which is cool. And then what else do I need to talk about? I need to talk about patreon.com/tincast, which is our financial support for the show. Last week we came out with, like I said, the finale of Fool's Gold, which is a potential of season 4. It's literally what we might do for season 4, if you can believe it. So if you want to take a look at that, we're always open to your thoughts and feedback, and Patreon's the best way that we can sort of throw ideas out. So you can do that. And then if you do, we will also thank you during this part of the show each and every week, which is why it's time to thank Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Woolbrandt, Emilyn Laderna, Charlie Rose, Adam Carpenter, and Marco Malmstrom for their continued support of the show. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. I'm going to go nap now. I'm just going to go sleep. And you can enjoy the rest of the episode. So we will see you next week. And until then, stay safe, drink lots of water. You know what? You know what I should do? And I've been meaning to do this for a while, and I'm going to try and keep up with it. Put the water down. Put the water down for a minute. If you don't know, we are on YouTube at Tin Podcast. You can find releases with our video footage there each and every week. And if you don't know, we launch every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a YouTube premiere, which is where we come together with a lot of listeners. I'm always there. Beth's usually there. Will's there sometimes. So you get to kind of chat with us, and we all get to watch the episode together when it comes out. So, we used to do live lessons on the Discord back in the day, and those kind of fell off. It happens. But this is sort of like what we're doing for that now on YouTube premieres. So if you want to swing by, you should. If you can, it's such a wonderful time. Okay, now stay safe, drink lots of water, and have a nice week. And after a few mostly uneventful hours, there are some aftershocks that you can all feel, but nothing like that initial earthquake. And the trees start to sort of clear. You can see more grass poking up. As you approach this, it's a farm. You can see there's a few sort of dilapidated rows of corn starting to sprout, some tomatoes that are growing on a vine. You see there are a copious amount of sprinklers, and you can see this old farmhouse, probably a couple 100 meters down from where you guys are. You're sort of at the edge of this clearing, and then on the other side is this farmhouse. And what looks like a locked shed that's to your right and is sort of like halfway down this clearing from the farmhouse. Elizabeth says, "Oh, good. Okay. We can drop off some supplies to Farmer McGoo. He's probably going to invite us for a meal. I hope that's okay."
Free food's free food.
He's a bit of an odd duck. So
He's a vegan.
Is he a giant man? Like an absolutely massive man?
no.
No? Okay.
Is he a vegan?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Cornelius. I thought that was funny, but nobody else did.
Any other questions about him?
What's his name?
First name Farmer, last name McGoo.
I was testing you.
Was
You've passed.
Does he need any farming pointers? Because my friend Cornelius here is an avid farmer and definitely the best in the entire state of Connecticut.
She looks around the sort of dilapidated growing area and says, "Yeah, this doesn't look like it's his best season, that's for sure."
Maybe I can sneak in some pointers over maybe dinner.
Yeah, I think that would be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, where's the road, by the way? Just for curiosity's sake.
It's about a quarter mile down. This farm is completely isolated.
That seems odd for a farm, but all right.
I told you, he's a bit of a weird one.
Okay, well, I think we should go introduce ourselves and see if he happens to have any other guests at this time.
Yeah, of course. We can hitch our horses out front. And she rides up, and as you all get close, she calls, "Mr. McGoo! Mr. McGoo, are you there? We have the supplies you ordered." And this sort of rotten boot kicks the door open. And this man with these grubby overalls and this long, scraggly white hair bursts out and says, "Hello there, Elizabeth and Blawfrey, and hello, everyone."
Hello.
Hi.
Reminds me of Dr. B in a bad way.
Well, I reckon I simply did not expect you to be out here so soon with such a wonderful group of tourists, and bad tidings, I'm afraid, but it's nice to see everyone.
At the moment,
Nice to see you too.
you don't happen to have any other guests at the moment, do you? Like a angry white-haired man?
No, sir, just our closely impending doom. Can I interest anyone in some tea or perhaps another hot beverage while we await certain death?
What does that mean?
that mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean? I'm afraid your presence has started the swarm of 5 vampires that are sure to descend on us at any moment.
You think the vampires caused the earthquake and the sinkholes?
No, but that agitated them, that's for sure. And your trustling about with your pooping horses is sure to have sparked them into a frenzy, pun intended.
Okay, I don't care. We've killed vampires before. We can do it again. It's fine.
These
They're
are
that hard to
not
kill.
normal vampires. These are fire vampires.
I was a vampire once.
Yeah, just spritz them with water. Tell their wife. Their wife will really kick them in the pants. Cornelius knows.
It's true.
Well, yeah, you gotta. Well, you're right. You would have to.
He's like, damn, they've got a point. Hold on.
He says, "You're right. You have to spray them, but I'm afraid marriage is far beyond anything a fire vampire is capable of."
I think you're selling them short. I think when you meet the right person, place or thing, and sparks fly, you can't stop it. Suddenly you're in love, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's how it works.
Atticus, as you say that, something hot brushes by your cheek.
Touch my face. Is there like a bug there?
There's like an ember that quickly turns to black and sort of.
Oh fuck. Cornelius. I think this old man was right because I'm looking around. Is there like a forest fire nearby?
Yeah, there sure is.
Oh God!
There is a massive inferno that is quickly forming on the far side of the farm.
Is that where they're near the road? Is that where the road is?
No, that's where you just came from.
Hey, McGoo, do you happen to have like high pressure water here?
I'm afraid the high pressure water for the sprinkler system is in the shed.
Is the shed on fire?
No, but it's locked.
Give us the key.
I don't have the key.
Don't talk to me. I'm walking towards the shed.
Mr. McGoo, break down the shed door. Is that okay with you?
You're more than welcome to, young man.
Sick.
I'm selecting a large rock because I'm going to beat this padlock about the head, neck, and chest until it submits.
Just like starts to walk over and he's just like, oh wait, no, I need to watch this.
She's getting out all of her I don't know what's happening, I'm nervous, rage, and just like going to town on this lock.
Okay, I was going to have us start rolling for sort of like a combat encounter here. But yeah, I guess I'll have you roll strength quick before you do it.
Come on, Atticus, don't fail me now. That's pretty good. That's a 34. And that's a pass.
All right.
Just a regular success.
Chrys, you watch this angry woman with the white hair beat a lock about the head, neck, and chest, which you didn't even know was possible. But true to her threat, you see that it sure is beaten around those areas as this sort of rusty padlock falls away. And Farmer McGoo turns towards Chrys and Cornelius and says, "Would you boys do me a favor and help me fill up some buckets?"
Absolutely.
You have holy water?
No, just regular water's fine for these little fuckers.
Oh, alright, well,
They are fire vampires.
yeah, but I figured, both ends, fire and vampire holy water would kind of...
Oh, I
It
thought you
would
were
be
saying
like a double whammy.
I thought you were saying the fire comes out of both of their ends, and I was like, that's horrifying. It's like a self-propelling system. They're like Beyblades.
They malfunction and they just get stuck in place. They just kind
Oh no! Oh god, they just float in the air because they gotta turn off like one of the ends to stop. It's like rowing a boat.
Can everyone roll dexterity for me? You are horrible, horrible people.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a 3. Atticus surprisingly got an extreme success.
Oh, I
Just a
got the
regular
pass.
success.
Okay, Atticus got an extreme success.
Yep. What am I gonna do from inside the shed? I'm gonna yell bad words at it.
I've broken in. There's nothing here. I leave.
God damn it!
I set the shed on fire.
Jesus, no, wait. There is stuff in there.
Cornelius, what'd you get? You got a hard success?
I got a regular success.
Chrys also got a regular success?
Yep.
Who has higher dex?
I have a 75 in dex.
Oh, Cornelius has a higher dex.
You know what? I was actually preemptively putting Cornelius first. Let's see here. Do. Okay. Atticus, you see before you an extremely rusty water valve.
Fuck. Can I try to turn it on?
You sure can. You are going to need an extreme success to start turning this thing.
That is not my strong suit. Strength is not Atticus' strong suit. We're gonna try it anyway, though. Atticus does the hand spit thing, grabs hold of the wheel, and doesn't do it.
All right.
Doesn't fucking budge.
All right. So, Chrys, as you and Cornelius finish filling up water buckets, you can hear sounds of like grunting coming from the shed.
Do you got it?
Help! Help!
You want to go help her with that? I got these buckets.
Yeah. Take it sleazy, McGoo, and he leaves.
Be well, my son, and my favorite child. And the fire vampires are up next, which as this swift collective, and none of you can really make out exactly what this is. It's like these little bursts of fire that seem to be just darting across the field as they make their way right up against the shed. Who do we got? Is that Kaya? My door just poked open, but no one came in. Next up is Cornelius.
Well, I got some buckets of water, right?
You do.
Guess I'll make my way towards that shed.
All right. You start booking it towards the shed, and I think you're about halfway to it.
Okay.
Chrys, you're up next.
It's a me. So how is the shed oriented towards Chrys? Like, is the door like facing him, or is he like coming up from the side?
Yeah, so you're running back right the way that you came from. So
Hmm.
from the farmhouse, it is on your left, and
Okay.
the entrance to the shed is facing the opposite side of the field. So it's not like facing the house, or it's not facing the woods.
Okay.
It's
So
facing
it's like on
towards
the
the
opposite side.
center. Yeah.
It's like on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Okay. And the vampires are at the shed?
The vampires, to be clear, they are not just swarming the shed. It is like a concentrated line of fire that is rushing towards you,
Towards me?
towards everyone.
Oh, how far away?
How far away?
Yeah.
So Cornelius is halfway towards the shed, and they are at
Okay.
the
So
shed.
they're. Oh, dang it. All right. Well, I gotta fight some vampires. Did Chrys? I don't know if Chrys would have been smart enough to bring like a water bottle or anything. He
Roll
probably
luck.
did, right?
Roll luck.
Okay. Okay.
I don't see
Okay.
why not. He probably yoinked it from the fucking horrible motel y'all stayed at.
That's a pass.
Yeah, you have a half-drank water bottle.
All right. Can I roll luck again for one more thing?
What are you looking for?
Something to puncture the top of the water bottle to make it spray.
Sure, like a pen or something.
Yeah.
Real like elementary school vibes.
Yeah. That's a pass too.
Yep, you have your trusty chrysanthemum pen.
It's the pen, and he stabs the water bottle top so he can like spray water out of it.
It's the pen.
It's the pen.
Slap that on a shirt.
Oh, the little kitty hand.
She's so sleepy. She's so sleepy. Look at this.
All right.
Oh.
So you now have what is virtually like half a hose.
He's gonna wield it towards the vampires as he's going to make his way to the shed.
All right. So you are also about halfway to the shed. And Mouse is up next, who calls, "What should I do?"
Buckets. Get a bucket.
Oh! And he starts running to go fill up buckets alongside Farmer McGoo. And Atticus, you are up next. You can feel heat radiating from outside the shed.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna roll to try and twist this thing again.
All right.
Well, I don't think that passed, but I might be able to spend enough luck to make it work. Let's see. I need a 10. I rolled a 20, and I have 18 points of luck left, so I'm gonna spend that.
Okay. Atticus, you feel the valve start to give way. It is not fully open yet. Now, I don't want to metagame.
Hmm.
You can feel the fire beating down all around you. Do you stay in the shed, or do you run?
I'll roll for it. All right, I run.
Okay.
I give up. I get panicked. I run.
Yeah, so you feel this heat. You have made significant progress with the valve, and you decide that you're going to cut your losses and get out of there. So you start booking it. And the fire vampires are up next. And because you chose to get out, they are still going to catch up to you, Atticus.
Hmm.
Not nearly as bad
Oh, thank God.
as it would have been. I still need you to roll whatever you want. You can try and fight back. You can try and dodge.
I think I'm gonna try and dodge and rejoin the group because safety in numbers and all that.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, 32. My dodge is half my dex. Oh no, I don't dodge. I don't dodge at all.
Okay. So they actually got an extreme success too. So Atticus, you get swarmed and you feel these small creatures. There's creatures in this fire and they are biting you. Your hair is getting singed. You are just quickly covered in these small fiery bites. You're going to take 8 points of damage.
I'm doing a lot of screaming.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of screaming. And
let me just for the rest of you, let me just describe this a little bit more too. You see Atticus exit the shed, gets swarmed, starts screaming, and then the screaming gets really quiet.
Is Atticus okay?
No, Atticus looks like if they get hit by this or anything one more time, it's over.
Shit. Well, Cornelius, you're up next.
Well, I guess instead of finishing my direction towards the shed, I'm finishing my direction towards Atticus, and if I can make it reasonably, I'd like to splash the water. Either she's like being attacked by fire vampires, right?
Yes.
I guess just like at her and the vampires? Question mark.
Are you pretty much at like point blank range?
I guess so.
Okay. So you've sort of subjected yourself. Let me put this in your hands. Let me be a little bit more specific here. You could stand right outside of where their range is right now. And I would have you roll throw to have the water hit Atticus. The alternative is if you run up, I will let you throw it as a free action, but you're going to have to try and fight them off.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you throw it. Roll dodge for me.
Okie dokie.
I dropped my D100. Oh, our pretzels.
Hey,
they
folks.
fall.
Hey folks, here's a safety fact. Just going to interject into our fictional TTRPG real fast. If for any reason you are thinking about dousing yourself in water and entering a fire, do not do that, because the fire will evaporate or will boil and evaporate the water on your skin upon impact with the fire, and actually burn you even more. So don't douse yourself in water and run into fires. Don't do that.
Did you say dex or dodge?
Dodge.
All right. Let's see. So this is a very fun part of the game where I'm using Cornelius's old sheet, because despite the fact that I made his new sheet and saved it 7 times, it managed to not save any of the 7 times.
That's good.
So I have his dex, and I actually, as it turns out, never even filled in his dodge for all of season 2, if you can
All
believe
of
it.
season 2.
So I'm just doing math real quick.
If it helps, I did the same thing, but that's because my dex is now at 40 and half is just a 20. That's pretty easy.
Well, that is pretty easy.
But I'm not going to write it down.
All
I won't
right.
be doing that.
I at least passed.
Okay. So don't forget to double your health. You are going to take 3 points of damage from a similar stinging, biting, fiery sensation. And Chrys, you are up next.
Is the shed like on fire?
The shed has started to burn.
We got to get that water. We got to get it.
Are
Chrys
you-
is gonna make a beeline for the shed.
All right. You burst into the flaming shed. First, roll dodge for me.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay. So you're only going to take 3 points of damage
Ouch.
from the fire and the biting. And I need you to roll strength to try and get the valve. And
Easy.
you're going to need an extreme success.
You already know that was an extreme success.
Was it?
Yep. I needed a 17. It was a 12.
All right, Chrys. With a earnest yank, you tug on this thing and finally feel it give loose. And outside, as you turn around, you see the sprinklers start to kick on. All of them scattered all around the yard, spraying up a beautiful arc of sweet, cold water. The swarm screams, and in just a moment is completely gone, leaving only a few embers burning in the tree line. And you all sit, getting completely sopping wet.
Right.
Chrys is gonna check on Cornelius and Atticus.
Fuck.
You-
My entire shoulder is covered in 3rd-degree burns.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
ouch. Yeah, that's gonna require more than like the hem of a shirt to feel better.
It is.
Farmer McGoo
you know-
comes over and he says, "Oh, the saviors of McGoo Farm. For 12 generations have we been out here, and you have swooped in with divine elegance to save this humble old man. Thank you."
Divine nothing. Heaven has no say in what we do. Specifically me.
What?
No, don't you ever compare me to heaven. I'm not divine in the fucking slightest.
It's a sore subject for her.
I have some burn cream.
I will take anything you have to offer.
Yeah, we'll probably need like that whole bottle.
Yeah, no, that's a fairly typical Tuesday for old Farmer McGoo. Why don't you folk come on in? We'll get some tea or maybe some coffee if you're feeling devilish, and we'll tend up those wounds. It's the least I can do to offer you.
Maybe like ice water. As he coughs out smoke.
Oh, my child, you are nothing short of brilliant. Your humorous timing is most delightful.
I get it from my papa.
Oh, father. He must have been a good man.
Father.
All right, well, come on in, all of you. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Not like those pesky fire vampires do, anyway. And he slaps himself on the knee, and you hear, like, this sickening crack. He goes,
You fragile old man.
Me too, old man. I relate. I need to sit down.
come on, everyone. And he leads you in, and next time, a pleasant conversation with a very rational old man.
Anything's better than fire vampires.
Next time on Where the Fuck Did That Guy Take My Brother?
I'm sure
Where is
Anderson's
he?
fine. I wouldn't even worry about it.
I'm so worried, and I'm not gonna stop, so I'm sorry.